So let's say now you are departing from Panama, so you have to select the Panama call PMIT, and then here you select passage plan, and then you can name the passage plan. Let's say we are going to Cartagena, Colombia, right? So keep this tick on, include sea passage, because we are going to declare beginning of sea passage and end of sea passage in between these two ports, so you have to just keep this ticked. And also we are going to import a new passage plan, a new passage plan file which we exported from the EGDIS. So therefore you just tick this one, import, and then you have to select and just browse your pen drive. This is my pen drive like this. From here you have to select RTZ file format, Romeo Tango Zulu, because this program needs this root format only, RTZ. So when you export this from your EGDIS to your pen drive, make sure that you save it as RTZ, Romeo Tango Zulu. So click open and just click OK, so you can see the waypoints. Click OK, and then you can just click create passage plan. So this one you can click OK for the moment. I'll explain you why we get this message later on. So from here you can select from your departing port. You can just select this waypoint where the pilot will disembark, and you can just press enter, and this dialog box will appear. So you have to tick this one, last pilot out, where the pilot, the waypoint where the pilot disembarks. Just open it and tick last pilot out, and then from your port of arrival select this pilot on waypoint, and same way just press enter and tick first pilot in. So this way now you can see there's a specific set of waypoints which are highlighted in blue. That means this is your sea passage. So from, as an example, from pilot off to pilot on, you will be declaring beginning of sea passage to end of sea passage. So this light blue color highlighted waypoints are the sea passage, right? That's it. The next thing is, you can see these columns, minimum chartered depth and CATZOX. So in order to send this to the company, we need this minimum two information, so which are minimum chartered depth and also CATZOX. So from these buttons you can just submit your passage plan to the company. But the thing is, like initially before we send it, the minimum information that we require are chartered depths and CATZOX, right? So now we will just check the EGDIS for chartered depths and also CATZOX. So we will fill up one by one. So in the Furuna EGDIS, when you just come to your menu, and when you select chart display, and then you open the tab general, and you can see this accuracy. So accuracy here means CATZOX, so you can just simply tick it on and then click save, and you'll see this CATZOX will appear. So now from each waypoint I will check the minimum chartered depth and also the CATZOX. So here the CATZOX is A2, and also let's say minimum chartered depth is 14. And also you can just check your charts for a set of waypoints, and if all those waypoints have the same catsocks, you can simply just highlight all these waypoints and you can just press enter, and from this menu you can select the zone of confidence. So they are A2, and also then since you selected multiple waypoints, you have to tick this box as well. So press OK, and as you can see, all the waypoints are now categorized as A2. So the same way it can be used for minimum charted depths as well. So as an example, if you are in a dredged area, and when you check the chart, all that dredged fairway has a similar depth for a multiple waypoints, you can just select a multiple number of waypoints and you can simply press enter, and in here you just enter that minimum charted depth like this, and then put this tick and click OK. But in this case, right now at Panama we have different charted depths for each waypoint, so I will be selecting each waypoint and I will fill them up separately. Yeah. So here it is 14, and the other thing is like during your sea passage, most of the waypoints, their charted depths will be more than 99 meters. So in this program you cannot enter more than 99 meters of depth. So if the depth is more than let's say 100 meters, 200 meters, or whatever it is, 1000 it could be, the maximum you can just enter is 99, right? So all these waypoints are more than 100 to 200 meters of depth, so I will keep them as 99. So I'm done with filling up all the initial details, charted depths and also catsocks. So now I can just submit this to the company. So I'll click this one. So it gives you a message that you are going to send this without UKC data. For the moment it is okay, because for UKC data you will need displacement, dead weight, and also your departure drafts and all. So usually the practical thing is like you just wait until the ship departs to get all these details from your chief mate. So before departure you can just submit this initial passage plan like we just going to do now. Click, and also in this message you click copy to clipboard. Do you want to mark the passage plan submitted to CMA CGM head office? So you just keep it as no, because you don't want additional let's say messages or whatever. So keep it as no, just click send, and then you can paste it in the message body. Click send. So this tick has become green and says submitted. So before departure this is fine. So once we depart, and also when we have all this dead weight, departure drafts and all, we can just enter all the details into this UKC calculation section. So I will show you that later. So now I'll show you how to fill up this UKC calculation section. For this part we will need details such as departure drafts, also our displacement, and then depth, safety margin, and tide details of the departure port, and also tide details of the arrival port, and also navigable water width. So this we can just get from our charts. So as you can see, the leg types here are selected, most of them are selected as a moving in port. So these ones which are highlighted in blue color, we can select them as open sea. So that way So that way we can omit these waypoints from being taken into account for UKC calculations. So the program will only calculate UKC calculations for these maneuvering waypoints. These are moving import waypoints, right? So let's now start filling up each waypoint. So first of all, let's start from the departure port. So you just simply select this one and press enter, and you can see here that there's an option to be ticked. So when you tick it, all the figures that you apply in these sections, they will be copied to the other waypoints until the open waters waypoint. So from here to here, all this information will be copied and pasted. So our forward draft is 4.5, we are empty. Displacement is 25469. Speed constraint I will put for the moment 1. Depth safety margin 1. Okay, tide. So let's go to One Ocean and open Admiralty total tides. So we departed on 28th, and let's open this port. So we were at Manzanillo. So we need these timings and these heights. Okay, so I filled up all these tabs for tide details, time, date, and time zone, and the heights, exactly as this table, as this one. So now I will go to this COT section. So this is our departure port, Manzanillo, and we'll just check how about the navigable water width. So it's about one cable. So 3 multiplied by 1.52. So it's about 246 meters. So it's 246 meters. Okay, so I just entered all the details and pressed enter. So as you can see, for those waypoints from alongside until pilot off, the program has already calculated the underkill clearance. So that's why these first 5 waypoints are highlighted in green. And same like that, now I will start from this pilot on. So our destination is Cartagena, Colombia. So I will just open this waypoint, pilot on, and I will tick here, and also I will tick here the UKC calculation is required, and same like before, I'll fill in all the details. Just make sure that for this tide calculation tab, you enter the details of Cartagena. So our arrival is on 29th, and you have to put all the tide details of 29th. So these are the tidal details for Cartagena, Colombia. So even though we are going on 29th, you can see that like the full information is not here. Like so in this case, you can use the details for 30th, right? Since there's no much difference between the tidal heights, yeah. So I will be using this 30th data. Okay, so I filled up the details for Cartagena as well. So as you can see now, departure port and arrival port waypoints are highlighted in green. So we can actually submit this to the company, and also we can print it out. But before printing out, you have to come to this this document section, and you have to fill up all these details manually. So it's just you can get these details from OneNotion, and even like these general remarks and all. If you have been to Panama or that particular port before, you can just open one of these past voyages and see a Panama call, and you can just copy and paste those details here. So that's it. And also the other thing is, when you come to this schedule section, if now as you can see, this last waypoint is highlighted in red. So if there are two red sections, you will not be able to submit this passage plan to the company. So you have to just play with these speed constraints, and you have to change this ETS so that it will become black, which means normal. So when you have just only one red, you will be able to submit it. Yeah. Okay, so I have filled up all these details, VTS details, pilot contact details, as you can see. So I used OneNotion, Admiralty total tides, and also volume 6 for all these details. And also these details you can find from port cards. So that's about it. And now we can just submit this passage plan to the company once again. Send. And we can print it out.